and is another big crowd at the Huntington Center. In fact, the final regular season game for the Walleye in the 15th straight sellout at the Bank Tank. Fort Wayne, the opponents. First period, Toledo down a goal, but on the power play, TJ Hensick to Ryan Cox centers to Gordy Green, and we are tied up at 1 goal apiece. Stays that way until early in the third period. Komets now with the man advantage. Adam Brubaker to Drake Reamshaw. Beats Sebastian Cosa. Fort Wayne retakes the lead, but then midway through the third, our fish show their fight. Andrew Sturts on the doorstep gets Rylan Parentu down and ties the game at 2. This one would head to overtime. Walleye would have some chances, but Fort Wayne converts. Jake Johnson, the game winner. Toledo falls 3-2. After the game, Grand Rapids reassigning 7 players to Toledo for the playoffs as the grind is over and the postseason is now here.
Overall assessment of the game there, it's kind of a blog game, to be honest with you. Not much going on, which is completely fine at this time of the game. We got through it. I thought our guys did some really good things, to be honest with you. Just didn't get rewarded. A couple posts there, but overall, just happy with the way we ended the season here.
With more on the finale, we turn to Matt Melzek and Kyle Rogers.
All right, thank you. Back out here at the Huntington Center. Kyle, an end of the year that, you'd like to end on a winning note always. Yeah. But you know what? Toledo has the postseason to look forward to, and they did it again tonight where they were able to erase a deficit in the third period.
Yeah, that shows a lot about this team, right? They did it last night, like you said, against Kalamazoo, but they found a way to battle back to get that tying goal and put themselves in a position to try to win the game in overtime. So you can look at the positives in this game. Guys are blocking shots, a couple good block shots, big saves by Cosa after maybe letting in that questionable goal. But he bounced back, and these guys just kept on pushing to put themselves in a good spot to win a game, and they just came up short tonight.
Yeah, they certainly did. Finding the back of the net, though, for Toledo was Andrew Sturts, back-to-back games with a goal for him. He got the game winner in last night's game against the tying goal today that sent the team into overtime. There's a lot of depth on this team overall, and we'll kind of know that playoff roster coming up in the next day or so. Yep. But, man, it's going to be some decisions for Dan Watson.
Yeah, it's tough for Coach Watson right now and the coaching staff, but they're in a good spot, right? They could pick their team that they want to have going on for the postseason, and they got a lot of great players in that locker room. So it'd be anxious to see what happens, but I like the team right now with Toledo. They're strong defensively. They got great goaltending, and they got guys that could score with a lot of points here with Hawkins trying, 39 this year. But, I'm looking forward to this weekend and see how they do.
And they should finish up as the #1 power play unit and #1 penalty kill unit in the league during the regular season. That could serve them well when we hit to the postseason, which is coming up Friday night, Game 1 against the Indy Fuel. That's the story from here at the Huntington Center. Let's send it back to you now in the studio.